Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Baker's Breakdown, your one-stop shop for all that is interesting. Okay, so you know I normally do the music review. Today, I'm giving this shout out and a big up to Laver, the big baller brand head honcho himself. You've got to give this man his flowers. This man is an absolute genius. This man is one of the reasons why I've gotten back into watching basketball, particularly NBA. I want to give a big shout out to DKM for keeping me up to date on all basketball news. I mean, if you're trying to get back into basketball, you can't go wrong following the DKM channel. So big shout out, got the hottest updates. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. Laver Ball, genius. I'm from a basketball family. My brother's mad dunks and used to play professional basketball in Britain. Also played for Nigeria. I played with a lot of basketball players. A lot of my friends got scholarships in Europe and abroad. Shout out Major. So the journey, I say this because the journey of getting to the NBA is not foreign to me. I'm not unaware of I'm not going to say of what it takes, but I'm not unaware of the hard slog, the graft, what's required to make it a professional anywhere, let alone the NBA, which is the creme de la creme of basketball in the world. It is the best league in the world with the best players. I just found out that there's only 800 players total associated with the NBA, and that's including the G League. So you split that down the middle, there's only 400 players in the NBA and 400 players in the G League. That's in the whole world. Let's just put it out there, the majority of basketball players, the pinnacle is making it to the NBA, and there are some players who are happy playing in other high stakes or high quality leagues, such as in Europe, so if you were playing for Real Madrid or Barcelona, and in China. And that's taking nothing away from these leagues. But the creme de la creme, I have to keep saying it, the creme de la creme is the NBA. I'm stressing this to state, getting into the NBA is no joke. You can't blag your way into the NBA. Yeah, there's some busts, but those busts weren't always busts. But to get in any aspect, whether it be the G League or NBA, you're that guy. You're that guy, right? So going back to Laver Ball and the three Ball brothers. With the eldest, Lonzo Ball, he got drafted second. And the middle child, Gelo, went undrafted. And the golden child and last born, LaMelo, he got drafted third. They're the only brothers in the history of the sport who've been drafted in the top three. And as of today, the middle brother, Gelo, G3 head honcho, has been picked up by the Detroit Pistons on a non-exclusive one-year contract, I believe. That is epic. That is a massive achievement. I mean, that's like saying you're going to get all your boys into Liverpool FC or Man U or into the Premier League, and you're saying all my boys are going to make it as professional football players. Do you know how hard it is? Do you know how hard it is for one? I'm from Britain, I'm from England, and football's our main staple. We've all known that person who could have been, should have been. He's like, nah mate, that guy is a top talent and just didn't make it because the levels are so high or whatever happened, politics, family issues, whatever happened, but it all goes into the bigger picture and the parcel or the pot of making it in professional sports and what it takes. Laver Ball has done an outstanding job. Fantastic father, always there, and he has coached his boys into the NBA. Let's get a round of applause for the big baller himself, Laver Ball. Big round of applause. I mean, I've started watching basketball again. I mean, I tailed off a few years ago because one, I couldn't really stay up to watch basketball no more and all these dodgy channels, and it was just hard to catch NBA games. And yeah, it will come on Sky, but when I was more into football. But now, for the past year or two, since Lonzo's gotten back into the league, because I've been following the Ball brothers, I've been following their stories from when they first started the Big Baller brand, an independent brand, an independent shoe brand, lifestyle brand. I thought, yeah, you know what? I'm all for independent businesses. This is something new. and to garner that much interest, there must be, or I'm hoping there's something behind it. So I started following them and just watching Ball in the Family that comes on Facebook and so forth. And to be honest, I've been hooked. And it reminds me of when I used to play basketball. And I say that when I used to be around a lot of basketball players, some that would play for London Leopards, London Towers and so forth, my brother included, and I used to play a lot of street ball, and basketball was my life for a long period of my life, for the early parts of my life. So there's a lot of synergy I see with this Ball family. It's brilliant because I used to play basketball a lot with my brothers as well. So that family dynamic I relate to a lot. I just never had, or we just never had that father figure in basketball. And this is no shade to any of my coaches, like rest in peace, the late great Joe White. But these guys have got a dad / coach who's there in the house. It's like, it's a beautiful thing. And I love it. So yeah, man, I mean, I think I will start doing more posts and coverage on the big ballers, because, you know, I've got nothing but love for them. And yeah, guys, follow me on this journey. This is Breaker. Make sure you hit like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you when I see you. Peace.